Good evening. Welcome back to Omega Billiards TV coverage of the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships. My name is Daniel Krapinski, and we are about to get underway. We have Team Dakota Genetics versus Team Big's Gravy Train. On table number 1, we will get started. These guys will be racing to 5 rounds, most points at the end of the 5 rounds, or until it's mathematically incapable for the other team to catch up. The winners will be crowned. So again, this format's round robin style, 5 people on each teams, 5 rounds, and we are locked in for a Masters Open Division teams event. I'm joined in the booth with Scott, who will be calling the shots here as we get started. Good evening, Scott.
Good evening, Daniel. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to pass it back off to you, Daniel, so you could introduce our players.
Yes, sir. So coming up is Tom Thompson, and he will be playing against Chad Pugh. And Scott will tell you we have 2 tables, but for the first round, we like to stay here on the main table so everybody gets introduced and we get faces to names.
Well, you just told him, but we got Tom to break. Starting it off, Dakota Genetics pops off the table. Saw Tom playing in either singles, 8-ball, singles, 9-ball, but he pulled off a shot. So if you want to go and look him up on our library, he pulled a shot off almost about 2 days ago. Very impressive. He mentions it, he's got a little clout with me. He goes, "You remember the shot? You remember the shot?" I said, "Of course." I couldn't remember his name, but his name is Tom. And he opens up. Oh, no, we're looking at, what's this guy's name? Chad. All right. Yeah. Forgot about the scratch. So, Big's Gravy Train. Got to fix that spelling up there for me, Daniel. Little proofread. But I do believe it's Big's Gravy and not Gracy. But Big's Gravy Train, they're out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Dakota Genetics is out of Rapid City, South Dakota, so it's a west side, east side battle. So Daniel was kind of mentioning we got 2 tables going on, so a score might update, but we stay on the first round. We get the players to play a round without going back and forth. Play a clean game, a nice stream that you could save and record. But once we get all the players cycled through, we'll jump back and forth. Chad needs to get off of this top of the ball. Has the 4. Has the 1. And you got to change Masters to Open. Right? You said it's Open.
Masters Open.
Oh, Masters Open. Okay, so Masters. I'm going to go with Masters. All right, Masters Open. Sounds good to me. Hey, Chad's gonna get this first rack for a big gravy train. Big's gravy train. Tongue twister, but gets it down. It's gonna pull out to elite. So as soon as they mark their score into their app, we'll get updated and then update our scoreboard.
And thank you guys for tuning in to Omega Billiards TV. Big thanks to Valley and all of the sponsors that are putting on this event. Just like to thank them. We have Diamond Aramith, Simonis, Valley, one of the title sponsors, and Omega. Thank you guys. We also have Fury Qs, Acme, and of course Jacoby Qs all come together to put this event on. And up to break, this is going to be Mr. Brady Foreman, and he will be facing off against Matt Montgomery.
Okay. So who's so Dakota, right? Who plays for what team, Daniel?
Brady is for Dakota Genetics.
Okay. And then we got Matt on the other side for Big's Gravy Train. Gets the ball down. So we got an updated score, 20-1. Big's Gravy Train, early lead. Fires a 15 in, maybe overrolled the 11. He still got it, but it was pretty close. Got a little fall away angle if he can get to it. So I don't know if he comes out for the 13 again, or does he hold for what he was playing at, maybe the 12? I think he'll pop out for the 13. Good shot. Sitting pretty for the 9. Tad short. Wide straight to go stop, stop. Side, side. Gotta go bumping a little. Just one. Not a problem, but taking a 12 up to avoid the bump. Tougher shot. Okay. Pulls it a little bit wide. Gonna bring Matt up for Big's gravy train. Looks like he has the one if he wants to start out with the easier starter. I think he is just mapping stuff out. Goes to the safety game. Gives vision. Give vision. So he must have not liked the one. Safety play is good. Just scary if you don't know what. Just opening up. Didn't leave a shot. Probably could thin and leave him bottom right. First diamond. Give him a tough cut on the one. So good play by Matt to keep him off the offensive, it looks like. I think if you get in that area, you leave that tough cut, but you might be walking into another safe, so it is not easy trying to protect all the problems. Just go on the bank. Cross corner. Hit it good. 7 ball. Got him. That was in. Good attempt. Good attempt. Didn't leave any hangers. Maybe 6 ball. Probably looking good. But Matt played an opening, strong opening safe. So 4 looks like it goes. Bottom left. So there's an out. Okay, someone dropped an 8 on the other table. So we'll be waiting for that update. That drags all the way down. Gonna fall on either the 4 or the 7. Figure he takes the 7. So updated score. Still early in round 1. 23-11. Big's Gravy Train with the lead. Little tester. Back cut. Got a control coming back and forth. Don't want to just, because I think he's got to play bottom left. Good control. Okay, nice shooting by Matt. He's going to get pushing Big's Gravy Train's lead as we get that updated.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You guys want to check us out, support us, Omega Billiards, shop and save on all your billiard supply needs. If you're in the building, come by and say hello, or check us out, Omega, the Alpha of Billiards. They just got a fresh shipment of new tables in, so if you guys like to take advantage of that, give them a call, 817-280-9902, and that's anytime, Texas time, 10 to 6. So thank you guys very much, and heading into round 2 now. $16 to 33.
Who's breaking, Daniel?
I do believe, I'm sorry, Mark Phillips is going to be breaking. And he will be playing against Mr. Tom Thompson.
Okay, so Mark is Big Gravy Train's captain. And you said he's playing who?
Tom
All right.
Thompson.
So we got Tom back up. So updated score, 33-16 as we move into round 2. So Mark gets a ball down. Looks like this 6-1 is pretty. I don't know if he nudged it real dead. Looks like it. So gotta go to this 5. I don't know. Coming all the way down, I think. He doesn't sneak by. So he clips the 14, and now he's got a problem. So someone from the other team, I'm going to say, let's see. I didn't get to meet them all. So it's either Lou or Clayson came up to, I guess, look at a hit call, but he walked up to the wrong table. It's the wrong guy. Well, I'd come and check too. Oh, it is Lou. Lou might be tipping him. Might be tipping him back. Mark was ready to tackle him. You know, almost like salt in the wound. Yeah, I know I snooker myself. Almost like looking to see if your opponent has it. Oh, man. I'm going to stab him. So big jump coming up by Big Mark. Gets it down. Not looking too good for the 2-ball. Whatever that is. Yeah, 2-ball. 6 maybe banks. Yep, cross corner. Floats it in perfect. Be beautiful if the 7 squeaks past the 15. Okay, that was a bad stroke, I think. But it creates a miss and didn't leave up anything. Maybe a kick at the 15, kick at the 9. So here comes Tom back to the table. Saw him game one. Yeah, send him up table. Double him up. Can't even get up there. He's got a kick at the 11, I guess, because he's kind of, kind of safe if he gets a legal hit. Okay, now you take any hit. All right, ball in hand. Back to Mark. So the 7 did go. Okay, so Mark gets that down. He gets a lucky roll off the miss, but he does get the 8-ball. He's going to push this lead as it updates. 43-17. Big's gravy train over Dakota Genetics. 43-17.
Thank you, everybody who's tuning in to Omega Billiards TV, supporting your team and family and friends. We definitely want to say thank you for that. I know they appreciate it. So as we head in now to the second round, I just want to let everybody know that the new tables they're playing on are the Valley Pro Cat tables. They come with a 1-inch Brazilian slate. Pockets are shimmed for tournament play. They seem to have settled in okay. Up to break on the stream is Matt Montgomery, and he will be playing against Clayson Jagger.
Okay, so first time seeing Clayson. But we're going to have to wait because it is Matt's break. Round 2, 43-17. Okay. Controlled break, big cluster, but it is dry. Gonna get a look at Clayson, Dakota Genetics. don't know if he plays it off it. All right, plays straight in. Bumps the ball down, but not good to break it up from there. Got to go to the 9. Okay, we got a table 2 results be coming in shortly. There we go. Gravy Train holding on, 53-19. Okay, floats the 11 down. Cue ball gets a tick up table, but the 4 is there. I don't know if Matt goes crashing, because I think he could rip into the 3 and 7 off this back rail type of angle. I think because I think the slow roll is hard to control to make sure you get like an angle on a 5 or something. He's going to let it go. I think I'd let it loose a little bit too. Okay, so he drew it way low. Still might get a nice bump. I think the 7 is real nice to continue. Matters if the 6 sneaks by. But he drew it, just clipped the 6. If he misses the 6, he gets a big spread. He called safe. Maybe he was playing it, but missed it. Didn't leave anything. I don't think that 10. Maybe it tickles? No way. I don't think that goes. So safety, it looks like, for Clayson. I don't see a shot. Try and go thin off the 7, put him right under the 14. called the 7 in the side. Tough control, tough control. Might have left no angle to get into that, but if he did, it's trouble. I think he left the angle to go forward and bump. Love to clip the 2. Goes heavy at it. Looks all right if you got your 15. So gets everything clear. Good bump. Close to hit that 7. Gets through clean. Pops the 8 in the side. Clayson with a nice out for Dakota Genetics.
Thank you guys for tuning in here. Just to let you know too, if you are, maybe wanting to watch another match that we've done, we've got a pretty good library going on our Facebook and YouTube. We also have coverage from last year's event, so definitely want to check us out. And you can catch some really good pool action here from the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships as we head into the third round, or last game here of the second round.
So who's playing, Daniel?
So up to break is Chad Pugh for Big's Gravy Train, and he'll be facing Ken Nash from Dakota Genetics.
All right. Solid break. Ken is the captain for Dakota. And it looks like he might be coming right to the table. Dry break by Chad. And here's Ken. Updated score 55-29. It's the last game of round 2. Ken floats in the stripe. No problems at all. 8 is clear. Hard to tell if it passes. The 11 passes the 3 to the right. So maybe he's trying to bump coming off of this. Maybe bump your 8. Kick the 3 away. You know, you bump your 8. You can even go to the 2. But I don't think that'll be too thin. You know, you could be aggressive. Try and bump the 8. You got your 10. You know, as your, I guess, insurance. Okay, up the corner. Okay, guess at the fold. He's in the same situation. Very nice. Look at this cue ball go. Look at this cue ball go on him. Got him. Cue ball kept going. Okay, so Ken called the 14 in the corner. Okay, ball in hand. Who's this? Daniel, can you confirm this player for me?
Chad.
Chad, okay.
Yes, sir.
Thought I had Matt. All right. You just hit this hard, right? Clear the 7. Or, you know, from the 14, if anything bad could happen. All right. Okay, I think 7's going to help if he has the edge. Otherwise, he's tough on all, you know, the 4's tough and the 2's a tester. So his cue ball got loose. Everything else was all right. So a little mishit. And I don't think he has the 7. That would have been nice for him to get back in line. Okay, it's a big boy shot. He's going to leave a shot. He's going to leave a shot for Ken, the captain. I don't think he deserved the last roll he got, so maybe table's giving him a little love back, because I think that cue ball ran on him. Straight in the side for the captain. Team needs it. Okay. So as that score gets updated, then you don't forget, you want to announce whoever's coming up here.
So up to break for Big's Gravy Train is Mr. Brian Ruth, and he will be facing off against Lou.
Okay, so two new faces. Kind of saw Lou earlier. He's the one who jumped in. Shake hands. And here we go. Updated score coming up. Good to go or no? All right, here we go. All right, I'm going by what I see. 56-39. That's a good one. Big break. Nice spread. Stripes play nice just because of the two cluster and hangers, but that stripe is accessible right off the 13. Nice and easy. So there's our score. 61-49. Big's Gravy Train with the lead. Round 3 starts. That 15 just caught my eye. This 11's kind of falling there. You go punching that 5 that way, I think you get the 15. It's just hard to control where everything's going there. Meaning the 5 could go anywhere. It came off the rail. I guess he overrolled this that stripe up there by the 10 and 2. He's hoping for this 15, but I don't think he's got it. So you got anything going from the 11 and you kind of come at the 6, bump the 6. Maybe you get a, a 12 on the side up, back up table. So you don't have to go crashing. Bump the 6. I don't know if he's crashing. So almost the same as X-Spot. Good shot on the 12, gets him to where he's standing. Right on that right where his hand is. That's where you could get on the 12 from the 12. I mean, he don't have to stop it there. He could come off that rail into it. You know, bottom right hand rail, pull it back to where he was standing, come into the left rail and back out. I don't know. He tried it, overcut it, top shot. Here comes Lou. I don't think there's no bumping. It's close if the 4. I don't think the 4-6 is too. It goes to the left too good. So if you can't, I think you crash on it. I would draw into this and just, you know, hit it hard and figure you're gonna get a shot or a safe. That's what he's looking at. Okay, good shot with control, wiggles its way out. Looks like he can roll to the 15 in the face or draw. His 6 ball before he goes just ripping. You know, you got your little bottom left where you draw to 4, you know, come off the side rail and back out towards the chalk top rail. Comes 2 rails out with your English. Okay, update coming in. 59-62. It's a ball game. Okay, he tries to pop that one. I think he should have did that to the 4. Brings Chad back to the table. Got a better look. Still has that 15, but he could kind of maybe get over near the 1 is. You know, back rail. Go towards your chalk a little up there. Just stings it across. Gets in trouble. Maybe. I'm looking down this rail. I don't think it goes. You know, on the greatest day, it might get past the 12, but I don't think it'll go in if it gets past the 12 because of the angle. Can't shoot it. Can't shoot it. There's a safe there somewhere, right? There's a safe. Or leave them tough. What if you cut the 15 down where, you know, try like pretend you're making it, and you bring him all the way over by that side pocket and double him up on the 4-5 combo. You know, it's important to get that thing hanging so you don't walk into a safe, but he's jumping. I'm looking right at it, so if he sticks in the face, he'll stop right there for that stripe up the corner, 15 ball. Little cut, watch a cue ball. He's a tough 5. One ball makes it easier to go at, but I think he does cut this back. And it is kind of steep. Just gonna slice at it. Okay, just a little too much of a cut. Glues up to 12. Ball banks. All right. Hard to get on it. It's hard to get on it. Waiting on table 2 results to pour in, and if that's good to go, 69-62, Dakota takes the lead. Should we call it something? 3-railer? Yeah. Nice play. Very nice play. Would have helped if the 15 hung up a little bit, but it does drop to this rail. So Dakota Genetics takes the lead. They were down pretty good to start this, but they catching a gear. Big's gravy train still in it. I mean, right there, 69-62. Lou may be kicking at the 1. Gets the nice hit. Good cue ball control. So Chad has the same type of shot, but maybe he could improve on the 15 ball. There you go. Nice shot. Nice shot. More you wibble that, sooner or later I'll hang up, and then Lou can't do this little ticky-tack stuff so easily. He could still defend on this next one. He can. I think he could just roll on the 1, because if you give him the away angle on the cut, what's he doing for the 12? That's the reason why he played the 3-railer, because you don't want to make it. So it's a tough hit. You don't want to leave him a hanger. If you roll just up on a 1, he's going at this 4 ball. Maybe a little cue ball control. Okay, tries to sting the bank and hold the cue. I think he's okay. Good shot getting it down here. So now Chad can't do the little bunt safe. So good move, good move. I think you're going to let this cue ball go and try and get on your bank. Super English inside? No. He's going to get on the bank. Nice touch. Look at this. Can't drop in there. Holy cow, he almost got there. I don't think he could have. Might cross over towards your 4. Looks like a kiss. But maybe not. Hard to tell the angle. But I think he can attempt the cross bank. You don't want to break it up, but I mean, I guess you could try and stick bank it and just drop the cue and kind of get him in between the 5. And he's got a feather off the 5, but you're down to your last ball, so could always be the real issue. You could snooker him all you want. Okay, 3-railer. Always going. Ooh, could have caught a roll, tied up the 1, but it passes. Still tough, straight away on this 4. So Lou's got to, make a good shot. Find a way to get up table, find a way to get to the right-hand side. Real big time straight would be a problem. Okay, nice draw to get up table. Good shot. He's straight. He's straight. What a super stroke. How clean did he hit that ball? What a shot by Lou. Oh, it was a hell of a hit. Dakota genetics been pouring it on ever since, maybe the second round. They're gonna get another one down. Lose a Oh, he missed it. Ow, he blocked the shot on me. I thought he turned at the camera like he was celebrating. Oh, man. And look at the roll. Holy cow, no shot for Chad. I'd be sick. Oh, Brian. Okay, correction. All right, thank you, Daniel. Brian, what a roll Brian caught. Oh,
I see what you did there.
you see what I did. Okay. Brian, this is miserable. So, you figure you got to control this and get him to where the chalk is on the left-hand side and maybe double him up and blind him. Okay, this is a challenge. Let's see. That's you know what? That's more than a challenge. It's almost like a mousetrap. Tough 8-ball coming up for Lou. I think Lou should jack up and fire. I think this is easier than the actual, the roll. Got a spirit. Solid hit. Okay, falls on the angle to come down. Still need a good shot by Brian to just tug a little. Okay, a roll coming up. Oh. Okay, tried to roll. He said it skidded and it might have. But I think the stroke might have created two. So Lou's gonna get this one, I think. Man, I don't want to shark him. I guess you gotta watch the side pocket. Okay. Whoa. What a game. But Lou gets it down for Dakota. They're gonna press onto that little lead they have. Okay, do believe we've seen everyone. Let's just make sure who's up next. You call it out, Daniel. If it's the same people, you could go first name only. And then we could just start jumping back and forth. Updated score, 89-62. Looks like Lou is racking.
So we all know Lou. He will be playing and breaking against Mark Phillips.
All right, so Mark the captain. So we're seeing Mark, we're seeing Lou. And who do we have on the other table just in case? I want to cut to it, Daniel, because I think it's the same guy.
Yeah, that's Big Tom. Tom Thompson.
Where? On table 2? No. Who's that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dan, you're killing me. That's
That is
Brian, right?
yes, sir.
All right, so he's switching tables, and who's he playing? It's not funny.
He's playing
Killing
against
me.
Ken Nash.
Ken the captain. All right. Say the last name like it's someone new, Daniel. 2 hours now. Ken, all right, so we'll stay here. We'll give Lou. And who's Lou playing? Let's see if we get this
He's
mess.
playing Mark Phillips.
Okay. So Lou gets a ball, a solid down. Put us on a little whirlwind last game. So that's the only problem up top. 1 and 10. Updated score 89-70. How we doing on that round? Daniel still in the third? Still
Yes,
clicking
sir.
away in the third? All right. Look at Lou looking to dig into his 13 and go at it. I like it. I like what Lou's thinking. You know, you're going to have to go at it sooner or later if you take stripes. You know, beat him to the punch. You got a couple. You got a lot of 11 ball you could land on if you miss. All right. Ooh, almost a great hit. Got to come back to it. Stripes it is. Picked his poison. This guy just wants to draw all around the table with a super draw stroke. Because you get two draws now. Right on the money. I don't know. Worried he's leaving this 10 just to deal with later. But like from now on, I'm doing anything, you know, everything is designed to go up there. You know, almost where you roll to the 4 and you cut the 12 and you fire the 12 and maybe the cue goes up and kicks the 2 into it. I think that's where you got to start looking. Cuba's going to scratch. Cuba's going to scratch. Oh. Okay, tried to go clicking and he's going to bring Mark the captain up.
finals. You're in the one, you need to go to your conference for designated, what do you do? Designated check picker-upper. So you can do that in conference for that. If you have any questions, come on in and see if we'll help you do that. And you can do that before you can pick up your money. If you don't do that, it will not issue a check until you're done. So.
I would have hit every ball already, trying to do that. Man, steady hand. I like 2 in the right-hand corner and hitting the right side of 10 for full. Going into the 10. I guess you could push the 2 forward, but I'd be breaking that up there. I think I could break this stuff up. Or if he's doing this, draw it to the 15. But I think this is tricky. So he's going to try and clip the 15 out. And tricky. Got in trouble. Still okay with the tie up and, a little defense. But the out is no longer, unless he banks this. Guess he could cut at the 2. Okay, report coming in from table 2. 99.72. Dakota has been cruising in the last few games. 99.72 over Big's gravy train. So safety it is. Good save, I think. Lou is trying to glue stuff up from 6 feet away and does. Look at that bocce hit. Playing bocce ball. That was crazy. Just rolled it right up and froze both balls. I don't know what to do either. For me, good shot. Could have got. Yeah, he tied. He kind of clutched up the left side a little. Not no more. Who's going to town on this 14? You know, if he wants to do that, you get the 15, and you could stick him on the 15, send the 15 up to the corner so you have something to break your 10 off of. And you could glue him right on the 8. Even if he kicks at the 5, you got your 12. Right? You know, if he's got ball and he's trying to do something with the 14, if he just moves his cue ball like 5 feet to the right and create that stop shot right there. The biggest part of the shot is you put your 15 up there so you could have something to break stuff up. Because using this 14 to break up the 15, or just use the, to get on the 12 to break up the 15. But he thinks this is his problem ball, and it is right now, but it's really the 15. You know, the 110, he can't get out either. So that 10 will free up one way. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that was a tough one. Okay, definitely loosened them up, brought them up table. Close the 2. Safe. Okay, that's a good play, right? Get a ball. This thing's going to hug up on it. Who's got to swing at it? He played something similar, totally different bridge, but it's on. There you go, screaming at this thing with like a punch draw shot. He'll be elevated because of his this rail. And it ain't looking too bad. Because you're going to hit it hard enough to separate if you do catch it. Cue ball. Whoa. Okay, all right. Look at this mess developing. Slow roll to your 2. Wiggle your 2 out. I don't think there's a complete cover shot like to block this, take away this bottom ball. I think if you roll and get that 2, not hanging. You know, you want to prevent anything that he has a breakup up there, and same, like if you go and bunt the two, he's going to try and move it. I would, you know, you want to, whatever he's looking to break up off of, get it away. So, well, I think he's going to come and try and come back up with this thing. I don't know. Running out of moves. Well, you're at a big disadvantage. Kick at this. One round now. And this thing is probably going to be close. As long as you don't hit no left or be right-hand English.
All right, so about 30 minutes left, get food out of the grill, they're hungry. Really close at 7 o'clock, 30 minutes left, food once again, is hydrated. They're the finals. Make sure you don't sort of, some of them would be first.
I don't know. Maybe he clanks it off and it clicks into the corner off that ball. I don't think so. Looks a little sharp. So safety's going to roll him on it. Any bad. Got to try and take away the two. I like this. If you could pull this off. You don't want to get too greedy and get that 15 all the way over in play. I think it'll be enough. Your first move is to keep him off of this 2. And challenge him. So you don't want to do nothing crazy off the 2 ball. I go and hang it up even more and bring the cue all the way down table. I wouldn't be too concerned about the snookers now. This works. Get another one in play. Beautiful. All right. So now losing trouble. Good 8 ball. Good 8 ball. How about you bank the 5 up towards the 6 and 8? Hope it glues up. You know, take the foul. No, he's going to play this rail first hit. Oh, baby. If he does this. Cut the 10 rail first on the 15. Oh, man, we need 7 refs. I think you gotta, it's almost one of them ones like you gotta put your knee on the table and literally masse straight down This would be the shot of the tournament. I mean, I give you ball in hand, and you might not be able to do it that way. But there might be room. I'm not saying that the 10 doesn't make the shot don't go. I'm just saying the way this is. Oh man. That was impressive. To even find it, get that close. I think he had one more move to bank that 5 up on this 6 and 8. You know. But it worked out for Mark to finally get a clear shot. Pretty entertaining rack. Pretty entertaining rack. I'm going to say Mark gets this one. Help his team out in a big way. So the captain gets it done. We're just dropping in, catching Dave. Haven't seen him, but him and Ray have been avoiding us. But we caught him now coming on an important 8 ball. Into round 4. But this is Dave playing for Big's Gravy Train. But this game's been going on a while. And, you know, his moment to shine. Updated score, 104.82. Should update any second once again. So pretty sure we got most of the players. We're looking for Ray. And if we can't find him, who we got up, Daniel, as we move on?
So up next, you know, speaking of Ray, I do believe that this is going to be Mr. Ray.
Well, you would know. You would know, Daniel. There's a roster thing there, ain't there? Like who's up next?
Correct.
All right. All right. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, wait for the scores.
We'll go for
to come
Ray.
in.
Yeah, we'll go for Ray. It'd be nice to catch Ray while you're in there. Get his last name, and afterwards, no rush. Do your thing. Update the score. So pretty sure this is Ray. Haven't seen him. So if the score is right, we're good to go. 110.92. It's tight. Dakota Genetics with the lead. So Ray from Big's Gravy Train to break. starting. So Daniel, what was Ray's last name?
Ray Glanzer.
Okay, so Ray Glanzer up at the table, gets a ball down. Checking at 7-13. 13. Found an Easter egg. Solids. Solids it is for Ray. They're laying out pretty nice. Could be a quick one, but when I say that, stuff happens. A lot of players been trying to hit that window and, like I say, draw at the 7, and they're missing it, you know? I mean, a lot of stream pool, and I don't think he's going to do it. We've seen it, and I always look for it. A little sharp on the 11. I try and get through, I guess, get through that 6-8 gap going back up. I don't know if he comes straight across. Yeah, I guess he comes straight across. Missed the 2. Got to miss the 6 coming out. So good shot. Speed control also. Okay, so he did get through the 6-8 window. And he's short side. Should have crushed that ball. Still at the table. I like him to make it just a, whoa, tough cut. I think I like this one better. What's the worst that could happen? You roll right, you know, up and down, you get to the same type of cut. Maybe you land on the 12. This one's tough. But I do think you could float it in. You know, speed-wise, you could drop it down there. He tries to swing it all the way out. Clayson. Looks like Clayson's up. Wide open. That 8 found its way to suck onto that rail. Looks like maybe you could click the 4 off it, but, you know, don't want to be doing that. But that 8 did sit. Might have been trying to get there with that 4 just now. Only needs a little nudge, so you go find something else maybe. let's say he gets the 12 ball. Let's say the cue ball's the 12. I guess the 8 shootable. That's looking where he's got a nice shot to go to the top rail and get real straight on it if he wants. Whoa, watch this shot. Up the corner. He pumps it in. What a shot. Let's get that replay. Holy cow. Nice out. He shot this like it was a hanger. Or he went at it like it was a hanger. Nice shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. We're jumping in here. We got Brian. We're on a solids run. Okay. Update. 120.96. Dakota Genetics maintains the lead. And Brian just rolled up on a 9 out of nowhere. Snookers himself. Okay, so the cue ball's running. It's a runner today. So Tom from Dakota Genetics had something like this. So he kicked to the right rail, kicked at the 6 ball, and the 6 ball would bank and cross back over to the bottom right. So it was like a Z shot, but a kick, first kick half and the second half was a bank, and it was extreme. I mean, nothing like this, but the pattern. He was in a real tough spot. Like he had no way to hit anything and almost pulled it off. I think it's day 1, day 2. If you want to go check out our library, he's coming to kick out this 3 rails from behind, calls it in this cross side. Oh, man. If he would have got contact on that 6, he was going to shoot over to that, at least the right-hand side. So great attempt. Great attempt. That's going to bring Brady. Nope. Yep, Brady. I'm hoping it's Brady. Daniel, double check me. We got Brady playing? All right. I always get one of the players always going to sneaky me. Usually I'm pretty good, but
All right, this will be your last call for proving the drill outside. Last call for proving the drill.
okay, this ball sat, makes it a cut. Tough off the rail always. Nice smooth stroke. Gets it down for Dakota. Brady comes through. Jump on over. And we're going to catch Mark at the table. So we jump in on Salad, and he's looking like he's cruising. Updated score, 130, 102. Daniel, check that round. Let me know if we're on. Okay, Dakota's gonna give one back to Mark. Big Gravy Train Captain. Okay, all right. So while we got a second, Daniel's gonna remind you of our sponsors. We got both tables racking. We'll get that score updated.
Big thanks to all of the sponsors here for sponsoring Omega Billiards TV, VNEA, 2024 World Pool Championships, and at Diamond, Aramith, Simonis, Valley, Omega, the Alpha of Billiards, Fury, Acme, and Jacoby Q's. We are coming to you guys live from the Westgate as we head into the 5th game of the 4th round. So this is the last game, and I'll get the score updated.
Okay. So this one, so the second table will be first game, Daniel?
The 4th and the 5th.
4th and the 5th. Okay, great. So we didn't start round 5 yet. But we do have a score update of 130 to 102. We're looking at Tom with the break.
This is the first game of the 5th round.
Okay.
Mr. Tom Thompson and Ray.
All right. So no 4 and 5. We got 5 and 1. So, okay, either way. Tom the break for Dakota. He's playing Ray again. I think Ray was in the player's seat. So big break. 213's wired. So updated score 131, 112. Dakota ahead of Biggs. I'm going to cut and dip in on that on clean out. Glues up to 15. Okay, back cut. 8's going to be moving, I believe. No. So let's see just who's coming up, just in case we come back to this, because that table, I want to see who's coming up over here, Daniel.
Sorry.
Yeah. So Lou will be over there with a little mess. We're going to still be, now we can cut back, because Tom hasn't chose, and perfect timing. A nice bump out. Maybe risk the 2-ball now. And this side, it might be a little too steep and wild, but just a thought. The 2 passes, tough to tell. If it needs help, he might cut the one up the corner. It's a tough hit 8-12 gap, and then turn it so you get your 4. Like that little touch shot. The one, I like the 1 going into that 2. Tougher cut up the corner, but pretty sure I could blast that 2 out. Not sure if I could. I'm not sure I could get behind it, anytime soon. Good shot. He wanted to pull that flatter. I mean, nice shot. Clips the 4. And it does push the Q over, but I think he wanted to be flatter. Might hit this with English to try and turn and bump the 12 in the face. Tough shot. Okay. Muscles it through, gets on this, nice. Gotta look for traffic coming out of the left-hand corner, 2 rails. See if you can find an alley. I think he's got to really widen this out. Can't be tight. Like, you can't hit it and try and get in between the 8 and that 10 gap, to try and dart towards the 2. He's got to come all the way around and hit just before the side pocket on the left-hand side by the 9 and create that, like, square. Man, this is rough. He's trying to go tight in there. That would have been great. Because if he, look at this, he's going to get a cross-side bank maybe. Awesome, awesome. I want to see. He hit a gap right there that I didn't think he could hit. I think he's got enough. I mean, it's super. It's going to be short, if anything. It'll be to the high side. It'll be to the low side, I think, if anything. And he's got the kick from behind, too. Behind the 15 at it. He just looked at it. What's he, can you hear me? No. But Tom is the guy that did that shot I was talking about, that Z bank. So this guy's got angles on his mind. I almost think the kick is easier than the bank. He disagrees. Cross side. That's in. What a shot. Let's take a look at this one. He draws. Great shot. He's got this 8-ball. He's going to take a good shot. If it's sitting on the rail, it's like heaven, right? Best attempt if that thing is on the rail right now. Wow. Really nice shot. Holy cow. Tom's got 2 highlight shots on our stream. One he made and one he didn't make, but that's the one that counts today. We'll get that score update as we jump on Brian on stripes. Banging stuff around. Needs a shot. Maybe 15 in the side, like a full spin shot. I guess you could figure out the 14 or 13 type of combo looking thing. So updated score 144, 122. The game we're watching right now is the first game of round 5. We're going to stay here, see if he cleans this up. Push that combo out. Nice touch. Very, very nice. Control all the way around. Hey, Brian comes through for the gravy train. Nice out. Caught up to. Really ripped it towards that corner. Okay. Jumping into Brady on stripes. So this is game number 2 of round 5. And get that score updated. It's going to put some real pressure. 145, 132, updated into round 5. This is game 2. Game 3 starting on the 2nd. We'll catch up to that as they're still racking. But right now, it's the Brady show. forget who's up next on the second table. I know Matt is racking. Fair to say he'll be breaking. Brady rolls that one in. $15 goes top right. So it helps you not have to go near that 8-3 side. Okay, didn't want to hit that. You want a 14, same pocket. Turn that 15 into an issue. So I don't know if he's drawn across or if he's going to top right and spin off the top rail with a little bit of right hand English and try and turn it into that 2-1 gap. Both shots are testers. Take some, I like the top follow. The draw, I think, is tough. Both tough. He hit it good. He hit it good. Wow, what a big shot by Brady. Recovery mode and everything. Big shot Brady right there. Big shot Brady right there. That's going to do it. Dakota pulled ahead at the end and kept going. They're going to get the win. Dakota Genetics is 145. Big's Gravy Train comes up just short at 132. But they'll be moving on. Great match. Some great shots. My name is Scott Simonetti. Thanks for you for listening. Daniel will have another match coming up shortly. But that's all for now from me.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you guys for tuning in to another Omega Billiard TV presentation, coming to you live from the Westgate here for the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships. Stay tuned. As soon as I get a match scheduled, you guys will see it upcoming on YouTube and Facebook. So stay tuned, and we will see